BTS news. Shocking news comes from the world of K-pop. BTS's V, Kim Taehyung, is facing the spotlight after allegedly violating South Korea's military code of conduct. This issue left fans wondering about what really happened. It was even speculated that Jungkook was crying because of this incident. However, is it really so? The case began when former CEO Odair, Min Hee-jin, in an interview, he revealed that he received a text message from BTS V in the early hours of the morning when he was already serving in the army. This sparked controversy because soldiers who were in training have strict rules regarding the use of mobile phones. The public also questioned whether BTS's V received preferential treatment from the military. After this news came out, the South Korean military immediately conducted an investigation. The results showed that V did use his cell phone, but at the time allowed, not the early hours of the morning as alleged. The military confirmed that no special treatment was given to BTS. Regarding the rumor of Jungkook crying because of this incident, there is no official evidence or report to confirm it. However, BTS fans know that the relationship between the members is very close, and if there are difficulties experienced by one member, it is not surprising that others feel the impact emotionally. After this controversy, ARMY, as BTS fans are called, was divided into various reactions. Most support BTS's V and believe that he does not get preferential treatment. They consider the allegations to be baseless speculation. However, there are also some who were worried about the possibility of sanctions for BTS due to this misunderstanding. On social media, hashtags like #WeTrust and #ProtectTaehyung had become trending as a form of support for the idol. Many fans are demanding further clarification from the military to ensure that there is no unfair treatment of BTS's V. As is known, all BTS members are currently undergoing military service. Jungkook, who has just started his service, is certainly very concerned about the condition of his Hyung, his older brothers in BTS. If the rumors about Jungkook crying are true, it was most likely because he felt sad to see BTS's V facing pressure due to negative news. However, despite this controversy, BTS members' conscription journey is still going according to plan. BTS V is scheduled to complete his service on June 10, 2025. This incident teaches us some important things. Do not immediately believe rumors before judging something. It is important to wait for official clarification so as not to be consumed by news that is not necessarily true. The burden of an idol as a public figure, every step of V is always supervised. Even in the conditions of conscription, that should be a period of rest from the public spotlight. BTS and ARMY solidarity. The support from fellow BTS and ARMY members shows how strong their bond is in facing various challenges. Although V has been acquitted of charges of violation of the military code of conduct, the impact of this news remains to be felt. The public and fans may still be debating whether V really got preferential treatment or was just a victim of rumors that grew wild on social media. However, looking at BTS's track record, which has always been able to rise from various controversies, it seems that this incident will not have a big effect on BTS's V career in the future. After completing his military service, V will most likely return with solo projects as well as group activities with BTS. With the case in the spotlight, many are wondering if the other BTS members, like RM, Jimin, or Jungkook, also face intense scrutiny during their military service. However, so far, there have been no other reports or controversies involving BTS members other than BTS. Jungkook, who is said to be in tears over the incident, has yet to give an official statement. However, fans understand that he has a very close relationship with the other members. As Magne, the youngest member, she is known to care deeply about her older siblings in BTS. If he really cried, it was probably because of his empathy for BTS's V, who had to face media and public pressure. Currently, all BTS members are undergoing military service, with Jin scheduled to be the first to come out in June 2024, followed by others until 2025. ARMY is looking forward to the moment where BTS returns as a full-fledged group and is again active in the music industry. With the completion of this case, fans can now focus more on looking forward to the return of BTS in full formation. As a global group, BTS has proven that they can overcome obstacles and remain the biggest K-pop icons in the world. After various speculations, the military finally confirmed that BTS's V did not violate the rules and received no punishment. Rumors that he received preferential treatment have no solid basis. Meanwhile, Whether Jungkook really cried or not is still a question mark, because there is no official statement related to it. After much speculation and clarification, there are some important lessons to be learned from the incident that happened to BTS. In the digital age, information can quickly spread and develop into uncontrollable rumors. Case V shows how a statement from a third party, in this case jimin, it can trigger great speculation in society even before there is concrete evidence. BTS is not just a music group. They are a global icon with millions of fans around the world. Therefore, their every move and decision is always noticed. This incident served as evidence that even during conscription, they are still under the close scrutiny of the public and the media. It's not new that ARMY has always been a loyal supporter of BTS in every situation. Hashtags like #WeTrustV and #ProtectTaeyong show how much influence and solidarity this fandom has. ARMY not only defends V from unproven allegations, but it also ensures that the information in circulation remains accurate. With BTS's V and the other members still in service, their top priority is to complete this obligation well. Jan, who joined first, will complete his military service in June 2024. Others will follow until mid-2025. HYB, the agency that houses BTS, has confirmed that they are planning a big comeback after all the members have completed their military service. Fans can look forward to new music and possibly a global tour once BTS is back on the road. In addition to the group's comeback, many are curious about the solo projects of each member after discharge from military service. BTS released his solo album before leaving for the ARMY, and will most likely return with a new music project once he completes his assignment. Although this incident sparked a debate, the fact was finally revealed that BTS's V did not violate the rules and did not receive preferential treatment. This case served as a reminder that it is important not to immediately believe unconfirmed rumors. On the other hand, although there is speculation about Jungkook crying because of this incident, there is no hard evidence to support the claim. However, as part of the BTS family, Jungkook certainly cares about the condition of his hyung. BTS remains solid, ARMY remains loyal, and the world looks forward to their return in 2025. However, one thing is certain: BTS remains solid, and the ARMY will continue to support them until they return as a full group in 2025. Based on military investigations, BTS is not proven to violate the rules and does not get preferential treatment. The allegations circulating are simply the result of a growing misunderstanding of information on social media. For the ARMY, this controversy certainly caused concern. However, with the clarification from the military, they can now breathe a sigh of relief and continue to support BTS. They will reunite as a full-fledged group in 2025. Although BTS's V had faced slanted charges, the military has confirmed that he did not break the rules. This furor most likely arose due to misunderstandings and rumors that developed on social media. For the ARMY, this is a reminder that not all news is always true, and it is important to wait for official clarification before drawing conclusions. What do you think, ARMY? Does this news make you worried?